My name is Desmond Chase, HAWKS International, and I always make it a point of duty to watch CultureShare. That's where the action is, that's where the information is, that's where our culture starts.
All right, this is Rick Wilson right here from CultureShare, and as you know, we're in the height of what is called the Labor Day Festival weekend, okay, here in Brooklyn. And one of the main events in this whole celebration is the building of costumes by the different camps which is located in the New York area. One of the main camps that we have here, one of the biggest camps in New York, is HAWKS International. And right now we're in the HAWKS Mass Camp where they're preparing for the parade, which will be tomorrow, Monday, Labor Day, okay? But for tonight, we're gonna go from tonight into tomorrow. We're gonna be out here all night, okay? Checking out the happenings. We're going into Juve, and from Juve, right to the Parkway, okay? Juve should end about, I believe, 7, 8 o'clock, maybe later than that. We don't know, you know. We love the party. You know, they say Trinity people love the party. But right now, I'm with one of the leaders of one of the sections in the HAWKS International Band. His name is KADABA. Right. How you doing, KADABA?
I'm pretty good, my friend.
All right. Now, what exactly is going on right there right now? I see everybody running around and whoever's sticking this and stapling that and putting this in that, you know.
We're getting things together because of the fact that Monday is Labor Day, right? Yeah. So now, today's Sunday, so everybody is coming to get the costumes for Monday. They want to make certain that they have the costume because they pay the money down and they want to have the costumes ready. So this is a kind of rush season, rush time to get the costumes. You know what I mean? Now they still have a lot of stuff that people will be making, like, you know, like headpieces and stuff like that, because they're behind time or the catch up or whatever. So this is the rush time. This is the excitement time at the eve of the excitement. That's right. All the thrills and goosebumps on your body, right?
Yeah. I noticed like there's a lot of people that's just coming around. Like you said, people are picking up costumes, and that they're actually spectators. People are just coming around and look because they know this is the place to be, you know, at this particular time. You're in the mass camps. And is there some kind of competition tonight, I believe, at the museum?
Oh, there's today's Sunday night, the kings and queens of the band tonight.
Right. That's what the big character costume.
The big character costume, the kings and queens of each band is tonight. This is the final. Right. It's the final decision on who's supposed to win, first, second, and third band, of course.
So what's your section?
My section is, of course, this is the HAWKS Fraternal Mass Club, and my section is the Barbarian section.
Barbarian?
Yes.
Is there any specific reason why they give you the Barbarian section?
No, I just choose that Barbarian section because I like it.
All right.
I like it because I like the colors and they look nice, you know, like under the sun and the foil and stuff like that, you know. Right. It's not too colorful, but with a lot of people together, it's the most beautiful thing you could ever see.
Barbaric.
Barbaric.
Let me ask you, with your section or with the whole band, you find is there a whole even amount of women and men are playing, or more women than men in the band, or you know?
Well, it's a known fact that more women play mass than men.
So Carnival is woman.
That's right. More women play mass than men. You may have a section, let me say for instance, you may have a section about 100 masqueraders, and about, let's say, about 60 maybe women.
Wow.
That's right. The percentage is higher in women. Of course. But long ago I used to have my one section with a male and a female coordinated into the section. I don't do that anymore. I make a unisex section, which is much better.
It's much
for man and woman to play the same thing.
Together,
right, that's it.
Let me ask you, how long ago did you start to prepare for this day?
Well, I started to do this thing since in May because of the fact that, in June, sorry, because of the fact that all these things have to be cut out by hand. All this cardboard have to cut out by hand. No, hand, by hand. Everything is done by hand. They have a piece of cardboard, they have patterns, and you cut them out by hand. So you estimate among yourself how much within yourself how much people you think you should make costumes for. Let me say you make 100 costumes. So this costume carrying 2 wings. This hat carrying 2 wings. So you obviously had to make 200 of these.
Right.
All right. So you had to cut all these by hand, from pieces, everything by hand. So you had to start early, like May, June.
Wow.
To get all these things out of the way, because like if you start late, you know,
If you start late,
you're in trouble.
catch up.
That's right.
All right. I want to thank you very much for taking time out of your busy schedule here, because I see you're getting ready, you know, and I hope you guys have a great time on the parkway. I'm going to be out there looking for you.
Looking forward to seeing you.
All right.
You enjoy yourself, I will, all right?
All
Go
right.
spare life. Take good care.
Now it's Sunday night, okay, Labor Day Eve.
Right.
Am I right?
You're right.
Yes, and everybody's getting ready for the festival, right?
A few hours before Juve morning.
A few hours before what?
Juve morning.
What's Juve morning?
Juve morning is the start of the whole festival. Definitely.
What time does Juve morning start?
3 o'clock.
3 o'clock in the
That's
morning.
right. Yes, sir.
And what happens at 3 o'clock in the morning?
3 o'clock in the morning, all you're hearing is the rumbling of the pans coming up Flatbush.
Steel pan.
That's right.
On Flatbush Avenue.
Yeah.
At 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yep.
So everybody have to get up.
Well, no, they don't get up. You just don't go to
They
sleep.
don't go to sleep. I hear that. I love it. And this is a good friend of mine. What's your name, brother?
Marquis.
Marquis and
I'm Desmond Chase.
Desmond Chase, who are part of the HAWKS International, which is one of the biggest fraternities, one of the largest Caribbean fraternities in America. Okay? And also the biggest band in the Labor Day Festival.
Well, this year especially.
Especially this. Why is that?
Well, we over 1,200 already.
1,200.
That's right.
1,200.
Right, and we're going to take the band of the year this year.
Wow. How many sections are in the band?
22.
22 sections. And that spans from what type of costume? I know barbarians.
Well, we're playing fancy warriors, and we're going to the whole spectrum of warriors. So we're going to worry everybody in the parkway.
No worries.
Yeah. Pure warriors on the parkway.
We are warriors so much that we have other people worrying.
Wow, wow. So let me ask you, how long have you guys actually been involved in this whole carnival?
About 22 years,
22
right here.
years
Yeah.
here in America.
Right.
This, but spanning back to in Trinidad.
35 years all told.
Yeah. When you guys was growing up down in Trinidad, they had the carnival, and you were involved, either playing pan or.
You're born into it.
It's a family
You're born
thing.
into it, right?
Right, because I know for me, my father had me in the mass camps, and while they're building costumes, like from May, early May up until now,
right.
you know, and building their costumes, getting everything prepared and whatnot, and me being a little child at the time, I had fun because I was just outside, you know. But then when I got into the costumes and some big, what they call the characters, the big costume which are right over our heads, as you can see. Yeah, you know, the characters, which are these huge costumes that one person gets in, and they have to dance this thing for about how long is the parade route? About
all day.
7.
All day.
That's a lot of work.
Yeah, it's a lot of work.
That's a lot of work. So do you guys train for this, or?
It's natural.
It's almost hereditary, you know.
Yeah.
You inherit that sort of thing.
It's an inherit.
Yeah, because nearly everybody almost either grew up around a paniard, a mass camp, or something like that.
Yeah.
And even if you had was to run away, so the people. Well, yeah, because I was a Sunday school boy, you know.
Oh God!
Acolyte.
I was to run away.
You see, he came from mass in the church to mass on the road.
I like that.
See, and I grew up around John Bailey mass camp and stuff, and even to this day, we've always mentioned in Trinidad. I worked with them almost about 10 years on the road.
Wow.
You know, but I like behind the scenes.
So you guys are definitely the pros at this.
Yeah.
On the other hand, I grew up in Invaders Yard. Invaders Steel Band?
Yeah.
Right back there in a big yard.
All right. So are you going to be playing band?
No, well, we administer the band. We try to keep things in order and ensure that we have a good presentation so that we can maintain the good name of the organization.
Right. I must say that HAWKS definitely has a reputation for being outstanding with everything that they have done and is doing, you know.
You could only try harder.
That's right.
And with feedback from, you know, the different members and associates and everything else, all you could only do is improve on.
Strive to do that all the time.
Right. So is HAWKS, how can I put it? Is Hawks? Is there a younger Hawk? Like I guess I'm a Falcon.
I mean, there is right now we're almost dealing with a third generation Hawks.
Yes,
if you come in here on a Friday night, you'll be surprised.
Really?
I begin to figure, well, it's time for me to park up. Sometimes when you look at the crowd, oh yeah. You know, it really, I will say, which has been good in that over the years, the members were able to keep their sons and their grandsons and everything right within that whole cultural circumference, as you could call it. Yeah. You understand? Because too often you could have a son and daughter and decide they go in a different direction. Right. But we have been fortunate in keeping it that way, and as a result, you will see that we even this year inaugurated a children's party for the children's band. And as a result, I mean, we actually had one or two, kids in strollers a few months, and you could see. I said, well, by the time next year, you know what's happening.
Yeah.
So so far we've been successful in that effort, and other little things that we've been involved in. Which, because when Labor Day Carnival is done, we still have a broader picture to deal with, communities concerned and the activities of children. Because you see what is happening, kind of losing them. So we try to have different activities outside a Labor Day, which will encompass them, and generally they'll be right here next year Labor Day. That sort of thing.
That's right. Well, you guys keep up the good work, and I look forward to coming to Hawks every year.
But I know you're always around.
That's right. I've been here from...
If you're not with Hawks, you will be on KC truck.
Oh, well, or behind the camera. In front of the camera.
Right? Yeah.
We have to try different things. And I like to say that I hope you guys keep doing what you're doing and keep fighting for the Caribbean community.
That's our obligation.
Keep fighting, because that's what we need to do. We need more unity. We need more people, more organizations like Hawks, that would stand up and speak out and go about doing things the right way, and just give us all a hand.
Yeah, and I will tell you something, and I hope you will also continue doing what you're doing, because without you, we don't have the exposure either.
Thank you. That's it.
Because, the media could be.
That's right.
When we get there, and as long as you continue, as long as GB is doing what he's doing, and the support, as the mother used to say, one hand can't clap.
That's right.
So we also have to be thankful in that area too.
Thank you. You guys keep it up.
Okay, nice talking to you.
All right.
We out of here.